In this lesson, we are going to talk about account types. Account types are the foundation of accounting. Every transaction in accounting affects one or more accounts, and every account belongs to a specific type. To keep accounting organized, all accounts are grouped into five main categories. These categories help us understand what the transaction affects and where it should be recorded. The five main account types in accounting are assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, and expenses. Each of these account types has a specific meaning and purpose, and each one behaves differently in terms of increase or decrease. Understanding these five account types is extremely important because they appear everywhere in journal entries, ledgers, trial balance, and financial statements. We will look at each account type one by one, explain what it means, give a clear example, and show how it's used in real accounting. Before we talk about each account type, we need to understand one very important concept, the T account. This shape you see here is called a T account. It's a simple way accounts use to show how accounts work. The left side of the T account is called debits or debit record. The right side of the T account is called credit or credit record. Every account in accounting uses the same structure, no matter if the account is cash, expense, revenue, or liability. It always have a debit side on the left and a credit side on the right. You have to know that debit doesn't always mean increase and the credit doesn't always mean decrease. Whether an account increase or decrease on the debit or credit side depends on the type of account. That's why we first learn the T account shape, and next we will learn how each account type behave inside this T account. Let's start with the first account type, assets. An asset is something the business owns or control, and that provides future economic benefits. Example of assets include cash, bank, account receivable, inventory, equipment, etc. For asset account, increases are recorded on the debit side, which is the left side. Decreases are recorded on the credit side, which is the right side. So, remember the rule. Assets increase with debit and decrease with credit. For example, when a business receives cash, the cash account increase, so we record a debit to cash. When the business pay cash, the cash account decrease, so we record a credit to cash. This same rule applies to all assets accounts, whether it's cash, inventory, or equipment. Once you understand this rule for assets, everything else in accounting becomes much easier. Now moving to the second account type, liabilities. A liability represents what the business owes to others. In a simple words, liability are the business debts and obligations. Examples for liabilities includes account payable, loan, bank overdraft, tax payable, etc. For liability accounts, increase are recorded on the credit side, which is the right side. Decrease are recorded on the debit side, which is the left side. So, remember this rule. Liability increase with the credit and decrease with the debit. For example, when a business buy goods on credit, account payable increase, so we record it credit. When the business pays off a liability, accounts payable decrease, so we record the debit. This same rule applies to all liability accounts. Equity represents the owner's interest in the business. In simple terms, it's what remains for the owner after liabilities are subtracted from assets. You may hear equity described as the business net worth. Equity includes items such as owner's capital, return earning, and owner withdrawal. For equity accounts, increase are recorded on the credit side, which is the right side. Decrease are recorded on the debit side, which is the left side. So remember this rule. Equity increase with the credits and decrease with debits. For example, when the owner invests money into the business, equity increase, so we record it as credits. When the owner withdraw money for personal use, Equity decrease, so we record the debit. Equity follows the same debits and credit behavior as liabilities, and together with the assets, it forms the basic accounting equation. After we look at assets, liabilities, and equity individually, let's see how they all connected together. Assets, liability, and equity are not separate ideas. They are directly linked through one very important rule in accounting. This rule is called accounting equation, which is assets equal liability plus equity. This equation must always stay in balance. It tells us that everything the business owns, its assets, is financed either by borrowing money, which create liabilities, or by owner investment and the profits, which create equity. In other words, assets come from two sources, creditors and owners. That's why this equation always works, and that's why accounting is built around balance. Notice something important here. Assets increase on the debit side, while liability and equity increase on the credit side. This opposite behavior is not a coincidence. It is exactly what keeps the accounting equations in balance. Whenever assets increase, liability or equity must also increase, or another asset must decrease. This balance is the foundation of a double entry accounting. Expenses represent the cost incurred to run the business and generate revenue. Examples of expenses include rent, salaries, utility, advertising, insurance, and office supplies. Expenses reduce the business profits, which is why they are reported on the income statement. For expenses accounts, increase are recorded on the debit side, which is the left side. Decrease are recorded on the credit side, which is the right side. So remember this rule. Expenses increase with the debits and decrease with the credits. For example, when a business pays rent, the rent expenses increase, so we record it as debits. If its expenses is refunded or reversed, the expenses account decrease, so we record the credit. Expenses behave like assets when it comes to debits and the credits, but they affect profits, not the balance sheet. Now moving to revenue. Revenue represents the income earned by a business from its normal operations. Examples of revenue include sales revenue, service revenue, consulting income, and fees earned. Revenue shows how much the business earned before expenses are deducted, and it appears on the income statement. For revenue accounts, increase are recorded on the credit side, which is the right side. Decrease are recorded on the debit side, which is the left side. So remember this rule. Revenue increase with the credits and decrease with the debits. For example, when a business makes a sale, revenue increase, so we record the credit. If a revenue is reduced, such as a refund or sales return, the revenue account decrease, so we record the debit. Revenue behave like equity and liability in terms of debits and the credits, and together with expenses, it determines the business profit or loss. So, this is a quick review of the 5 main account types and how debits and credit affect each one. Don't worry if it feels confusing at first. This will become very clear with the practice. Next, we are going to talk about balance sheet and income statement in more detail.